Hey everyone, so welcome to part 2 of the Alice Through the Looking Glass fan art, and this is going to be the coloring portion of the video. So what I'm drawing is Alice herself from the movie. At the beginning she's in this outfit and I just loved it so much and I knew I had to draw it. It was a real struggle finding reference though because it's not one of her main outfits. She has two other outfits that are the main ones and this is not one of them, and so it makes me sad. And I mean, I found like this cruddy dark picture. I don't know if I got all the details right because of that, especially the cuffs. I think the cuffs aren't right, but just forgive me on that because nothing is really out for pictures of that, and the movie's still in theaters obviously, so it's not like I can just go watch it. Like, I don't have a Blu-ray or anything, but I still like it a lot. So just some fun fan art of Alice on a rope ladder. That's kind of hinting that it's on a ship, but for the background I just decided to do this blue gradient. It was a struggle though because two of my blue markers I was using died, and so I did actually want to extend the blue out a little bit further, but one of the colors I needed to blend nicely died and I struggled. So it's mostly what I wanted. I just wanted there to be a bit more blue behind her, but that's okay. It worked out. I really need to get lots of refills because I feel like I'm at this tipping point where my markers are finally starting to all die on me, and I only have refills for certain ones, so I'm gonna need to stock up. I know a lot of people were sad that the Tuesday video didn't have commentary, but that's just how they are. The Tuesday videos are meant to be more simple. They're shorter, they're not as elaborate, so it might just be sketching or like a quick doodle, that kind of thing. And I normally don't do voiceover on those just because it saves me some work and makes them simple, but I also just like doing music sometimes, and since it is shorter I feel like you're not really missing out on that much. So yeah, I also didn't think I would have enough to say to fill 2 whole videos, which is why commentary gets saved for just the one half of the video. But yeah, it's fun when the music can set the mood. I tried to pick music that was kind of adventure-y, could be like, I don't know, just out on an ocean adventure. That's kind of what I tried to pick, especially since I somewhat recently got access to Epidemic Sound. They have a royalty-free music library, and there's just so many songs on there, and I feel like it's so much better than previous music libraries I've used. So I'm just all excited to use their music too, so it's kind of fun getting those chances to have just a music only video. So yeah, Epidemic Sound is pretty great, and I always have it linked, like credited in my video descriptions if you want to link to that website for some royalty free music. I switched up the angle here. It's the side angle you sometimes get but farther away. I did zoom in a little bit in a while, but I just wanted something a little bit higher up because I have this little teeny tripod I use to do the close-ups, but I feel like it's too extreme of an angle, so I clamped that tripod onto my water bottle, and that worked. What I might try doing is adjusting my DSLR setup so that it is coming at an angle from the side. I don't know if I'll like that or not because I still want to switch between top view and side view, so having to switch the tripod back and forth is just super annoying. So normally when you see these angled side views, it's with a different camera. It's with my Canon G7X, the little camera that I use for my vlogs, and then the top-down shots are with my DSLR. So I feel like that makes it easier, but I've kind of been preferring this angled view because I feel like it's easier to see what's going on because my hand isn't just covering everything. Because I do hold my pens and markers pretty close to the tip, and so when the camera's directly above, a lot of the times my hand is obscuring stuff. I feel like you get a nice close view without my hand obstructing your view when I film this way, so there might be more of that in the future because I really liked this setup. I gotta find something other than my water bottle to use though, maybe something more permanent, but it just worked out so handy with the handle of the water bottle because it's a reusable one, and so clamping, I mean I could do that every time, I just can't drink my water, so I did a very simple shading job on this. I didn't want to go too elaborate because I don't know, I feel like when I go too crazy with the shading I just don't end up really liking it. So there's no crazy deep shadows on anything unless it's dark, like the boots. I also don't know what color her scabbard of her sword was, or I don't even know the exact details of it. So it's just kind of there. I just made it black to sort of match her tie and boots. I don't know what it actually looks like. Plus the scene you do see that stuff in, it's super dark. Because when I watched the movie, I made a point to like pay attention to her outfit. I was like, oh my god, I love this outfit. I tried memorizing as many details as I could, but it was hard. I still needed my little reference photo, but it wasn't the best picture. But yeah, I don't know, it's cute. Just simple Alice fan art. I quite liked the movie. I feel like I liked it more than the first one, but I don't know if that's just because I didn't see the first one in theaters, and I feel like theaters make your impression better because the experience is better, and it's just so cool seeing it on the big screen. It makes it seem more grand and special. But I really liked the story. I'm not going to say spoilers or anything, but I really liked the character Time. I thought he was so cool, and I loved his castle, and I just yesterday bought a whole bunch of Alice dolls from the Disney store because I don't know, I'm falling in love with these movies. I don't know if they'll make any more, but I don't know. I can rewatch these first two. I quite enjoyed them, so if you haven't seen them, I recommend you do, especially if you're into kind of whimsical fairy tale type stuff. I think they're fun movies. I'll quickly go over my Copic color choices because I think I can remember them all. For the blues, I used, well, the light blues, B01, B00, 000, and then BG quadruple 0. On her jacket, I used my go-to blues, my B95, 97, and 99. I also used B93 if I want it to be a little bit lighter, but those B90s are nice. Her face is E50, 51, 53, and E33. Her pants were the E40s, like 40, 41, and 41, 42, 43, I think. And then boots were the dark neutral grays, like 6, 7, and 9, and a little bit of neutral gray 10. The reds were R35, R29, and I think RV69, Peony, that one. And then my E74s, E70s for the brown strap. And then I used my Y26 and Y28 in her hair and on the gold detailing on her outfit and that kind of stuff. And I used a couple of the other browns that I used throughout the piece in her hair as well. And my white gel pen. So those are the colors. Oh, and the ropes are the E30s. E33, 35, 31, 33, 35, something like that. Sounds about right. Quite a few people pointed out in the sketching and inking video that I didn't outline her upper lip, and that was on purpose because I didn't want a harsh line. I wanted it to be softer, so I knew I was going to do it in color only. Plus, she has very, very minimalistic makeup. It looks like she's not wearing makeup at all in the movie, so I didn't want to overemphasize the lips or anything like that. So that's why I made that choice. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm so glad they made a time doll. I just realized I never grabbed regular Red Queen. I knew I was missing one. Maybe next time. I don't even know if I want regular Red Queen. I already got the big Red Queen. Maybe I'll buy it next time I'm at the Disney store. Living